This Myria kind of has caught my eye a little bit here, so I kind of wanted to take another look at it. The other day when we did that video, I said if it broke above this level right here, okay, at 0.0092, that it was going higher, okay. The reason I said that, I thought that possibly that was a five wave up and it tapped out right there, okay. I was taking the trend-based fib and roughly going from there to there, okay, and taking that as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now it looks like it's one to push higher, so this count could be off a hair. Okay, now another way, I believe this is a fourth wave coming up here. Okay, so either way, if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a fifth wave coming in. There is another way to measure a fifth wave. Okay, so if you have the trading classes, you know how to do this. You take your Fibonacci, and this will give you a fifth wave target. Okay, now if this comes in, this isn't financial advice, but that would be the target that it would give it. Okay, you take your your top of your third wave to the bottom of your fourth wave, and that should give you your fifth wave target. Now, I don't like this big wick like that. I don't like wicks, so if we weren't using that wick and you were doing it like that, that would give a target up at 1097, but that wick has already went through there, so we'll see. I'm going with the 0.013. We'll see if we get up there. We do have some RSIs turning up here, so that's a very good possibility. The 8 hour, whoops, let me close that. We got the 8 hour just turning up, okay, which means price should push up. We have the 4 hour pushing up, and we have the 12 hour just turning back up. All right, so looking like it wants to push a little higher here. Okay, so there's a couple things that could actually be going on in here. All right, you could have a five wave going on right inside here also. There's just a lot of noise in here. Let's see what this thing would say. That would be what I'm looking at there is a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, but this wouldn't give it no. I can't see that happening. Okay, that's just too. That just looks too high. All right, so my maximum shot for this is up at 0.0135. We'll see if it hits that. Not financial advice, guys. If you're in profit, take it. If we go over here and look at volume, volume is down 26%. $78 million market cap. I love that. I love small market cap coins. That's where the big gains are at. All right. When you have coins that are up into $10 billion, it takes a pile of money to move them. All right. $78 million coin doesn't take a pile of money to move this thing. So it very well could push up to them levels. All right, especially like I said with these RSIs. Now down here at the bottom, they're starting to get a little bit higher, but one more push up, and then I would expect a correction to come in here. The 8 hour, has all this room to come up yet, and down here it's at a 77. So yeah, looks like one more push up out of this thing, possibly, and then maybe an ABC correction. But keep your eye on this area up here. It seems to be an area of interest. If I take my fib, and these are usually pretty accurate, okay? Take it from the high to the low. That's giving me that 0.0135 area right up in here, okay, for a fifth wave. So we'll see what happens. But right now, this thing's looking good. I like the looks of this token. I do. I like the only thing I'm not really fond of is the circulating supply that's only out there. It has a 50 billion maximum supply. but there's only 8 billion released right now. So I don't know much about it. I don't know the release dates. I don't know much about it. So please don't bash me in the comments if I don't know much about that stuff. But I really look at circulating supply. That's very super important to me. I like to at least see 50% of the coins in circulation. So and the reason for that is deflation. Over when they start releasing 5 billion, 10 billion, that starts driving the price down. So we'll see what happens with this thing. Like I said, I have no idea what the release dates are and stuff like that, but it's not that old of a token. The whole chart goes back to around April. Looks like April, beginning of April of 2023. So but I like it. The chart looks good. I like charts that look like this. If we come out on a weekly on this thing, I just like the looks of it. I like how it I like rounded bottoms. I like seeing volume like this come up like that. So it's got a very good shot. Now, is this a 1-2 right there on the weekly? That looks like more like a wave 1-2. If that's the case, that's what we're going to have to figure out with this thing. I don't cover it. There's not a lot of price action to go on. This would give us thing a target up at 0.018. All right, so we'll see. Well, if it breaks through, let's put it this way. If it breaks through the 0.0135, then these higher targets are definitely possible. Okay, now this could be a third wave coming in. If you look at it on the weekly here, I mean, it's pretty obvious. If you look at it right like this here, this would be a 1, 2. This would be your third wave coming in. This should be your longest wave. Maybe it'll come up here and hit that. Your fourth wave should be your biggest pullback, and then your fifth wave up. So we'll see what happens with this thing. But right now it's looking good. Looks like it wants to push higher. Thanks a lot, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member of the channel. It supports me a lot, and I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you for all the new members. You guys are the best. I really, really need them. And have a great day, everybody.